Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the 2021 District 4 Girls Single A Final. Paul Bow alongside Mike Lundy. Mike, tonight we got a good one. Northumberland Christian, a state power, comes in with a record of 20-3, taking on Lourdes Regional, who's always tough at 16-8. This is going to be a good one. Where else would you rather be than at the Magic Dome?
This is it. March Madness at its finest right here. Single A Girls Championship tonight. We're going to crown a champ, another champ tonight.
Absolutely. As championship weekend continues, let's talk a little bit about Northumberland Christian, coached by Dan Severin. They beat Juniata Christian. They beat North Penn Liberty to get here. They are the defending Single A D4 champion. Last season, they reached the state quarterfinals before the world stopped and COVID shut us down, but they got 4 starters returning.
Yeah, including the Emily Garvin, who's only a junior and is their leading scorer, and I'm looking forward to seeing her perform tonight. Yeah,
she's all-state, 16.2 points a game. Let this team, they beat Mount Carmel, who we saw last night
phenomenal,
win the AA title, and they lost a close one to Bloomsburg at the buzzer, who we're going to see tomorrow at noon against Loyal Sock. Lourdes Regional comes in with a 16-8 record. Their road here was beating Montgomery and beating Sullivan County, who Sullivan County tripped them up earlier in the year. They avenged the defeat, and now they're looking for their 4th title in 5 years.
Absolutely. And you think about, Lourdes Regional, they're led by some great players too. You got Emma Shimko,
yeah.
And they're loaded here. 11.3 points a game, senior. They seem to be senior led here, this team.
Yeah, absolutely. Peyton Keller with 15 rebounds in their last game. Macy Reed, big game versus Sullivan County off the bench, and this is no stranger. This team is no stranger to big games. 2016 in the state final, 2019 in the state final, so they're looking to get their ticket back to that state tournament. Jim Webb got some coaches interviews coming up next. Northumberland Christian, Lourdes Regional, Girls Single A Final coming up.
Check out these ribbon cans. They're awesome.
Tell them, Jess. Come on, tell me.
That's why I chose UPMC.
And I'm here with Lourdes Regional Head Coach Mike Climbera. Good to see you, Coach.
Nice seeing you. Nice to be in this situation.
Obviously not your first rodeo.
No, that's for sure.
Dozen district titles or more?
Something like that. This is our, 4 times out of the last 5 years that we've been in the district final.
Fantastic.
So, it's going to be challenging, that's for sure.
And Linda Atras, longtime coach here in the district, an official, told me district titles are like potato chips. Once you have one, you can't get enough. Is that true?
That's very, very true.
So give me an overview of your team this year.
Well, we had everybody back from the preceding year, and we wound up with 4 seniors starting and a freshman by the name of Macy Reed, who really came on strong throughout the course of the year as far as maturity. And also the 4 other seniors did a great job maturing as we went through the course of the year. We compete in the Schuylkill League, which is very, very difficult. It's a war from time to time.
Outstanding conference.
And, there's been situations throughout the course of the year where, we wind up losing to a team and turn around and beat them the next time around. So anything can happen. It depends on who's hot and who's in control of the game.
Great history and tradition to the league you compete in, and it definitely makes you battle tested for district playoffs and state tournament.
That is for sure. It's challenging. We're going to see a lot of different things, and certainly we'll see a lot of different things from Norrie Christian tonight.
So let's talk about your team here a little bit. I'll ask you some questions, short, simple answers. Leading scorer.
Our leading scorer is Katie Sandry, who actually has been hampered recently with some leg injuries, and realistically did not score a point last time against Sullivan County, but she controlled the game at both ends of the floor, which I complimented her with. But we need to get some production from her, obviously. We can't let her just go through without scoring. Actually, she's our second leading scorer. Our leading scorer is Emma Shimko, who is our center inside. She's a senior. She's been a starter since she's been a sophomore, so she understands it. She's probably played between her freshman year until now probably close to 100 basketball games.
Wow.
We also have a young lady by the name of Peyton Kaler, who is our low person on the block, one side or the other. And we have Merle Japonis, who is probably an inside and outside player too. Does a great job for us on rebounding and defense.
Who's your leading rebounder?
Our leading rebounder is Peyton Kaler. I think she
Gotcha.
needs 11 or 12 to get to 200.
Wow, that's a fantastic
And
year.
as I told the girls, I said, obviously this year's been unusual. We played 22 games in less than 2 months.
Wow.
And as you know, people were playing back to back to back, you know, that kind of stuff. So I gave them a lot of credit because a lot of times we didn't really prepare for the very next game. And we had some difficult, you know, games on the road for us, and obviously the last week against Sullivan County in order to get to this game.
Best defender?
I would say the team is. I don't think there's one over the other. I think we play great team defense, and I think also on the other end, we need contributions from all 5 players on the floor.
Gotcha. And the question that I always ask the coaches, and it's a tough one, I've changed it up a little. Most improved player since you began the season, or players?
I think it'd be Macy, the freshman, because she had a long way to go. She never played in a varsity basketball game in herself. She had some ups and downs, so to speak, but I think she really came on strong. She was our leading scorer last week with 13 points and had 12 in the first half.
Fantastic.
Right.
Keys to the game tonight to beat Northumberland Christian and put another district gold medal on.
How we react to their 1-3-1 full court and half court off defense. We got to control and got to get some offensive boards too, and obviously work at the other end, limit them to 1 shots. But I think they have some great players. Obviously the Garver girl, number 15, who was, you know, all-state last year. She's the #1 player to stop, but they have some 2 or 3 other players that also are challenging to go against.
Well, good luck tonight, Coach.
Thank you very
I
much.
wish you the best. We'll be right back with Northumberland Christian's head coach after this message.
Oh, check out these ribbon pins. They're awesome.
Tell him, Jess. Come on, tell him.
That's why I chose UPMC.
And I'm back with Northumberland Christian ladies head coach Dan Severin. Great to see you, Coach.
Great to be here.
Always fun. District 4 championship gold. You're a relatively newcomer, Northumberland Christian. Tell me about the school and the program you've put together.
Well, we've been working at this for 5 years now.
Wow, has it been that long?
Yeah, it has. And last year was the first year that we participated in districts, and we were fortunate enough to win districts last year, and we're really thankful to be here again this year.
20-3 record, outstanding season.
Yeah.
Give me an overview of your team and the girls.
Well, you know, one great thing about this group of girls is they've been playing together for a very long time. And so they work really well together. You know, the combination of talent, work ethic, humility, you know, it's a really special thing. And any given night, one of the girls can step up and do what we need them to do.
Fantastic. I'm going to rattle some questions at you. Short answers. Leading scorer.
Emily Garvin.
Leading rebounder.
Emily Garvin.
Assist leader.
Might be Anna Ulmer.
Best defender.
Oh, that's the whole team.
The whole team. That's a
Yeah.
great answer. And then the last question usually gets coaches. Most improved player or players since you began the season?
Anna Ulmer.
You know, Omer. Keys to the night for North Christian to take home a district gold.
Well, we need to be patient on offense and play really great pressure defense, and I think rebounding is going to be a big factor tonight.
Absolutely. And any side stories you want to tell me? Any funny things that happened during the year?
No, I just want to say how much I appreciate being able to work with this group of girls and the assistant coaches as well. You know, it's really a team effort, and everybody's doing a great job.
Your one assistant coach already had assists tonight, but we're not going to talk about that on the air. Hey, anybody you want to give a shout out to?
Well, sure, I'd love to say hi to my mom and dad in Detroit, Michigan, who are going to be
Fantastic.
watching tonight.
That is fantastic. Well, good luck, Coach. Thanks for taking the time.
All right, thank you very much.
We'll be back with basketball action right after this message.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the Magic Dome tonight. The Single A District 4 Championship game is being played. Hello, everyone. My name is Paul Bowe alongside Mike Lundy as the players being introduced right now for the Lourdes Regional Red Raiders. Next up, Northumberland Christian. Mike, we got a good one on our hands tonight.
Yeah, we certainly do, and you can't beat the championship feel here tonight. And, of course, you got Larry Bassett, the voice of the Millionaires, announcing the starters right now for Northumberland Christian. So
there's Rebecca Hayner, a 5'8" senior, averaging 8 points a game. Emily Garvin, all-stater.
She's a good one.
Absolutely. Caitlin Bookwalter. With a name like that, you got to be able to get those boards.
And then we have the twins coming, Paul.
Anna Ulmer and Emma Ulner. Thank God they have different numbers because I never would be able to tell them apart. And now we're going to take a break as we honor America with the playing of our national anthem, and we will be back with some basketball.
You never know when illness will strike. But imagine if the human body could naturally kill cancer. Or if heart disease could be detected before it even appears. And brain surgery was so precise, it would leave no trace. You don't have to imagine it. Because the treatments that will travel the world tomorrow are happening today at UPMC.
Dad! Thank you. Don't make me.
All right, we are set for basketball. Should be a good one, Mike.
Yeah, we just heard the beautiful rendition of the Les Chanteuses from the Williamsport High School here, their rendition of the national anthem. What a beautiful way to start this great evening. We're going to have a basketball here tonight.
And tonight's game is brought to you by UPMC. UPMC, a new level of innovation and advanced care with life-changing medicine.
Absolutely. We're all set to tip here, Paul.
Like to thank the folks there, and we are set to get underway, and the tip is controlled by Lourdes Regional. That's Sandry. Underneath, at the doorstep, up and in is Peyton Kaler, and a foul.
Yeah, chance for a three-point play to start the game, and that was 6 seconds into the game, and we already have our first 2 points and potential 3 here.
Peyton at the line shooting 65% for the season. Foul is on number 12, Caitlin Bookwalter. Off the back iron, no good. And a rebounded by Garvin. Here comes Emily Garvin. Swings it back, top of the key, swings it over to Hayner. Hayner with the ball, back to Garvin, top of the key, kicks back out, now about the half-court circle. 7:42 to go, opening quarter. Just underway here from the Magic Dome.
Yeah, we're seeing Lourdes Regional start out with a 2-3 zone here to try to pack it in.
Yeah, they're going to force Northumberland Christian to shoot from the outside. They're down the lane. Goes Garvin up and in.
Yeah, and Garvin, she's averaging 16.2 a game, only a junior.
Lourdes Regional going from right to left on your screen, swings it into the corner to Macy Reed, and she stepped on the end line. Here comes Garvin across the timeline, swings it back over to Hayner, back to Garvin. Everything goes on this offense through Garvin. Turnaround jumper by Ulmer off the back iron, no good. Rebounded by Anna Ulmer.
By her twin sister. That's some sisterly
Seeing
love
double
there.
out there.
Yeah.
Back to Bookwalter, now off to Hayner, top of the key. Over to the right wing, extended in low to Elner. Back out. 3-ball on the way, no good off the iron. Ulmer chases down the loose ball, and that's going to be backcourt unless it was tipped, and I don't think it was. And it's going to roll out of bounds, and it will be Lourdes Regional ball. 6:42 to go, opening quarter. Twos are wild here in Williamsport.
Yeah, I thought Northumberland Christian did a nice job being patient on the offensive end, looking to get that ball in the middle and doing exactly what they were coached to do.
Yeah, very fundamentally sound team, both of them out there.
And we're another 2-3 zone here at this end, so this is the
Reed.
game of zones.
Reed, ball on the ground, on the court. Picked up by Sandry and now stolen away. Who else? That's Garvin. Garvin drives to the rack. No call, lays it up and in though. I heard some flesh from here. Yeah. Emily Garvin has all 4 so far.
She was looking for that old-fashioned 3.
There's a steal now. Gets it up ahead. Garvin again. Lays it up, hangs in the air, up and in.
Well, that all started from her defense. That started with her defense and created the offense.
30-second timeout. Let's take a quick break. We'll be right back. 6-2, Northumberland Christian.
got these ribbon cans. They're awesome.
Tell him, Jess. Come on, tell me. Jess.
That's why I chose UPM.
All right, we're back here. Mike, we want to take this time to thank all the doctors and the nurses and the EMTs and paramedics that worked through this pandemic that ran through this country for the past year, and just to say thank you for what you've done. Everything. They were at work when a lot of people couldn't be at work.
Absolutely.
They didn't get time off, so
They are
thank you from all of us here.
From the frontline workers.
Absolutely. Simcoe with the ball, no good. Gets her own rebound down there. Here's an outlet again. One-on-one. Garvin drives right to the lane. No good. Up and in. No good again. And a rebounded by Reed.
You know, the impressive part about Garvin, she switched to her left hand and tried to shoot that left-hand layup. That's very impressive.
Sandry swings it over. Pass down low. Stolen away by Omer.
That was Anna Omer.
Here comes Anna. Swings it to the corner now. Cross court
Nice.
down.
Very nice.
Bookwalter at the doorstep, up and in. Northumberland Christian cooking with gas here.
That was a great feed to the inside there. Good job cutting by Bookwalter there.
5:25 to go. First quarter, clock running 8-2. Northumberland Christian. Chaponis with the ball now, passes inside, and that is Shimko gets the roll.
Yeah, she's a 5'10 senior, averaging 3.5 a game.
Long cross court. Older's going to let the three go. Drained it. Anna Omer from downtown.
You know, when you have a 6-footer out there shooting threes, that's impressive.
11-4 Northumberland Christian. They're going to pick it up at half court now.
Looks like they switched to a 1-3-1 defense at this end.
Sandry over to Shimko. Shimko, top of the key, now to the elbow. Drive, swings it up off the glass. No good. Rebounded by Hayner. Here comes Hayner. Oh, got away with one there. I thought they were going to call her for steps, but no. Chaponis with the rebound. Over to Sandry. Sandry swings it back over to Chaponis.
There's a lot of hand checking here going on. They did call it finally. Anna Ulmer with the foul there.
Comes substitutions coming in the ball game. Peyton Moyer coming in, and Lee Cosmer.
And Eden Treese checked in for the Northumberland Christian.
Another steal away. That is Treese, gives it up. Garvin off the front of the rim. And a rebound there by Shimko. And Lourdes Regional now going to slow it down here a little bit. Brings it across timeline. Bounce pass down low. And it comes down in the hands of Garvin.
That was a pretty tough pass. There was a hot pass coming in, and she just couldn't catch it.
A little too much mustard on it there. Trace back over to Garvin. Garvin inside now back to Ulmer. Oh, and there's a foul there.
Yeah,
you heard that up here.
I'd probably call a foul on that one. So
and Emma Ulmer going to the line, 72% free throw shooter. 11-4 Northumberland Christian.
Looks like Leah Cosmer picked up the foul for Lourdes Regional on that one.
3:44 to go in the first, 11-4. At the line shooting 2. First one no good. Macy Reed back into the ball game.
As is Rebecca Hayner coming back in for Northumberland.
Ulmer's second one gets the roll and goes. 12-4. Reed's going to launch that three ball. No good. Rebound right in the hands of Trace. Here comes Treese. Emma Treese across the timeline. Ulmer for three again. No good. Rebounded by Saponis.
Certainly aren't afraid to put those threes up here.
No, they're letting them fly tonight. Shimko swings it cross court. Way across court there to Kaler. Kaler on the baseline drives. Oh, off the glass up and in.
Very tough angle on that.
I don't know how she. Macy Reed banks it home.
That's one of those shots you practice in Game of Horse or something, Game of Pig.
Hayner with the ball, right wing. Back over to Trace. Ulmer thought about another three. Drives, dishes. Good defense there by number 23. That was Peyton Keller, who got her hand in the passing lane. And Emily Garvin coming back in. She didn't sit too long. And Hayner will put the ball in motion from the baseline. Oh, nice pass. Off the window, up and in.
Yeah, the assist from Rebecca Hayner there, that was beautiful.
That was Emma Ulmer.
You know what's nice here tonight? You have a great crowd here tonight. For being in the middle of a pandemic here, we still have a nice crowd here tonight. And it's nice to have people in the stands.
Shimko over to Reed. Kicks it into the corner. 3-ball on the way. No good is Sandry. And it's hauled the boards down by Ulmer. Here comes Garvin. Garvin over to Trace. Trace brings it across the timeline. Back over to Trace. Emma swings it. 3-ball on the way by Hayner. Count it.
That's nothing but the net there on that one.
Rebecca Hayner spotted up, squared her shoulders up, squared her feet, Mike, and she drained it.
Absolutely.
Good looking 3-point basket. 17-6, Northumberland Christian. 1:48 to go in the first. And a little too tall for Macy Reed over the 5'7" freshman's head.
Yeah, the pressure defense right now from Northumberland Christian seems to be giving them some fits.
Hayner over to Treese. Back to Rebecca. Swings it back. Emma swings it over to Garvin. Good ball. I'm telling you, I'm impressed with the movement on the ball with Northumberland Christian. 3-ball on the way. Oh, baby. That's from downtown again. 20-6, Northumberland Christian.
Well, that ball movement is set up. They're hitting that foul line area where it's open in that 2-3 zone, and they're just doing what they want right out.
There's a block by Hayner on this side. Over to Trace. Trace swings it over. Garvin again for 3. Count it.
She is as advertised.
On fire, 23-6, last minute of play here in the first quarter. Swings it back to Reed. Reed over to Shimko. Shimko drives, backs in, turn around. Does not get the roll. Comes down in the hands of Ulmer. Ulmer over to Trace, bringing it up across the timeline. Right-handed dribble, now swings it over to Hayner. Hayner thought about a 3, spotted up, no good. Garvin's been on fire. Pass to Ulmer. Spots up Bookwalter, no good. Off the back iron, and a rebound by Saponis.
Again, great ball movement.
Here comes Sandry. Trying to get the ball to Shimko. Ball batted around. And Emma comes down with it, but dropped in the corner. Over to Sandry. 15 seconds to go. Good head fake by Saponis. Macy Reed tried to bounce it down low to Sandry, and she went the other way.
Yeah, the photographer was open.
8 seconds to go. 23-6. Final 7 seconds to go in the first quarter. It's been all Northumberland Christian. 2.
She got a travel there.
Oh, and they ran out of time. The horn went off anyway. We played one here in Williamsport. Northumberland Christian 23, Lourdes Regional 6. We'll be right back.
You never know when illness will strike. But imagine if the human body could naturally kill cancer. And brain surgery was so precise, it would leave no trace. You don't have to imagine it, because the treatments that will travel the world tomorrow are happening today at UPMC.
All right, we're back here, 23-6, Northumberland Christian over Lourdes Regional. But hey, we got a nightcap tonight, the boys AA District 4 Championships. Wyalusing.
Yeah, I had a chance to see them play the Millionaires this year. That was a treat for Wyalusing to come down and get a chance to play the Millionaires, and they wanted to beef up their schedule to prepare for the playoffs, and they did exactly that.
And they're taking on the Tigers from East Juniata, who came on late in the season. They had a really rough start. They came on and finished up 10-10, and they won 2 games, and they're here playing for a district title. That'll be the 8 o'clock game tonight.
Absolutely. Should be another good one. I mean, it's been basketball. 2 great games last night.
Yeah, we had 2 really good ones. Hayner will inbound over to Garvin. Garvin across the timeline, back to Hayner. Swings it back to Emily. Tries to get it down low. Comes down into the hands of Garvin, up and in. Just, she wanted that more, Jim. Or excuse me, Mike,
That's
I'm sorry.
Right. Yeah, she goes that left hand. That's pretty solid when she can go left or right.
Everybody was standing flat-footed, and
yeah, she didn't quit.
That's why she's an all-stater. Reed kicks it back. 3-ball on the way from the corner is Sandry, no good. Shimko runs it down. Swings it back. Macy Reed again, spots up. And there's a block. Up ahead, Garvin going right at her, and she's going to get fouled.
Well, Bookwalter, she started that play because, again, we talk about the defense creating the offense. So she had a great block shot at the one end, brings it up and tries. And now we're going to try for 2 points here.
Garvin shooting 57% for the season. First one up, first one good.
57% foul shooter for the year.
7:12 to go before the half.
I shouldn't jinx her, I guess.
Into the corner, Sandry. Swings it back. Reed inside the three-point line off the back iron, no good. Ball batted around again. Into the hands of Garvin. Garvin up to Hayner, two on one.
2 on 1.
Hayner to Ulmer, missed the bunny there. Rebecca gets it back, throws it up and in.
Very solid. Senior, Hayner, 5'8", senior, 7.8 points a game. Nice follow.
Lourdes has got to get a better shot here. They got to get a good shot here.
That wasn't it.
All down by Ulmer. Up ahead to Hayner. Hayner, again, Ulmer tries to get it back. Back to Rebecca. Now they look to reset the offense. Jumper from the elbow does not get the roll. Ulmer rebound, puts it up and in.
That's a lot of size on the inside. We're going to get a timeout here. Much needed.
We're going to stay right here with this timeout. Northumberland Christian 4 for 6 for three-point range, Mike. Emily Gard with 12 points, 2 assists, 2 steals. Unbelievable. And
Yeah.
Anna Ulmer, 5 points, 3 rebounds. Lourdes has 8 turnovers in a quarter and a couple minutes here, and that's reflecting on the score as it's 30-6.
Yeah, when you get to the district championship game, you got to limit the turnovers, and
gotta
because
take
every
care of the
time you have a
ball.
turnover, that's one less chance to score.
Well, let's take a quick break. We got 30 seconds here. Let's take a quick break, pay some bills, Cam, and we'll be right back.
Check out these ribbon cans. They're awesome.
Tell him, Jess, come on, tell him.
That's why I chose UPMC.
All right, we're back here at the Magic Dome. 30-6, been all Northumberland Christian.
Little March Madness here, huh?
Absolutely. Lourdes to get back in this game, like they've got to get some better shots. They're taking off-balance shots, and that's a credit to Northumberland's defense.
Absolutely, and we got to have a nice set here, an offensive set for Lourdes, and get a good shot here, a good solid shot coming off their offense.
Shimko dishes back.
But the pressure defense
Over to
has been
Sandry.
tough pressure defense.
Japanis. Shimko thought about it, drives.
That was a good shot.
You got to create some contact. You got to try to get some points any way you can. You're down 24 here, just under 2 minutes gone in the second quarter.
Now, yeah, Emma Shimko needs to reward herself now. She worked hard to get that shot off. Now we got to reward herself and make these foul shots here. Looks like she's a 68% foul shooter on the year.
Good ritual, good rotation, good shot. Jim and I were talking the other day. Said a lot of times the girls are better foul shooters than the guys. You know, just the ritual they have.
Yeah, that's something I always preached when I taught at the middle school level and coached the middle school level. We always want to do the same thing over and over and over and do it well.
Absolutely. And the other night, the Loyalsock game, Loyalsock was 26 of 29 from the free throw line against Mount Carmel, and that was the difference in the ball game.
Absolutely. You're going to win a lot of games at the line that way.
Hayner with the ball, back over to Garvin. Garvin swings it over to Trace. Top of the key, Bookwalter kicks it back to Garvin. Good defense. They're still in that zone. Hayner
Well,
Back to Garvin.
They're also denying that high post area a little bit better, too.
Well, they've been getting beat off the ball a lot.
Yeah, that was a nice job on defense there.
Good defense there that comes on the hands of Shimko. Lourdes looking to get back in the ball game. There's no such thing as a 22-point play, so you got to do it every possession. Little things, get back into the ball game.
Yep, one basket at a time.
Katie Sandry with the ball into the corner. Long three by Chaponis, no good. And it looks like it went off the hands of Bookwalter.
We'll stay here, red ball.
We'll stay with Lourdes. With the Red Raiders. A lot of red uniforms this weekend. A lot of red. Red and white seems to be the popular color.
Should see some green here for St. Patrick's Day coming up, right?
Well, we'll see some green the next game.
Yeah, there you go. Wyalusing.
Into the corner. Back over to Reed. Reed. Shimko. Nice pass down low at the doorstep. Up and in.
Shimko with that great pass there.
Over to Kaler. I couldn't see who scored that. I couldn't see if that was a 2-3 or a 3-3.
Yeah, that was Kaler, yeah.
Nice move down low. Good defense. Kicked it back. Hayner. Good head fake. Mid-range jumper. Got it. Nope. Kim's up back out.
That was halfway down, Paul.
Came right out of the clown's mouth.
He got over the back on that. So a little foul.
Substitutions coming into the game now. 4:31 to go in the half. 30-10. Northumberland Christian leads.
Yeah, that was a great job of boxing out down here by Lourdes. And because of their box out and the effort on the defensive end, they're rewarded with an over-the-back call.
Cosmer coming back into the ball game for Lourdes, along with number 14, Peyton Moyer. And here comes Sandry. Sandry kicks it into the corner to Kaler. Long cross-court pass. Back to Sandry, back to Kaler. Lourdes having a hard time getting into their offensive rhythm there. You can just see it.
It's a solid man-to-man defense right now by the Northumberland here.
Trace over to Garvin. Garvin drives, kicks it back. Foul line jumper. Ulmer, no good. Off the back iron. Rebound, Rebecca Hayner.
Yeah, if they're going to continue to leave that foul line open, they got to start knocking. They got to keep knocking those shots down, I should say.
Garvin kicks it back to Trace. Back over to Hayner. Looks to reset. 3:47 to go in the half. Ulmer, good defense there by Lourdes, and they poked it away.
Yeah, we're seeing their defensive intensity pick up here by Lourdes.
Here comes Moyer. Moyer swings it over to Sandry. Sandry back to Shimko. Drives off the glass, no good. Fight for the rebound comes down in the hands of Garvin. Garvin up ahead to Ulmer. And she will go to the line. That is Anna Ulmer, 6'1" junior. And she is going to be on the side, or are they calling it in the air? Should be at the line, no? Now they're saying down low.
Yeah, I think she was trying to pass that ball. I don't think she was looking to shoot it, although she should have been, but I think she was looking to pass. There, we got a timeout here.
All right. We got a timeout. Let's stay right here, Mike. What are you seeing out there?
Well, what I'm seeing on Northumberland Christian, I see the Ulmer twins working a nice little triangle between in the foul line area and down low in the low post, and they're working the ball inside, trying to get the ball to the foul line area, and then trying to dump it inside or make something happen from the foul line. But I do see the intensity on both sides of the defense picking up. So I'm a defensive-minded coach, so I enjoy seeing this great defense being played right now.
Yeah, and Northumberland Christian shooting lights out, as we said before, 4 for 6 from behind the arc. Garvin has been the difference maker. She has been penetrating, dishing the ball off down low, just as good as advertised here. And this Northumberland team is very, very strong.
Yeah, and the offense definitely runs through her, no doubt.
Over to Hayner. Hayner's going to launch the three. No good. Off the back iron and rebounded by Ulmer. Throws it back to Hayner, and 3:15 to go. They're just beating him to the loose ball.
Yeah, it's almost like they wanted more, it seems like. But
here comes Sandry. Sandry up ahead.
Oh, she got away with the travel. Yeah.
To Kaler.
They got it.
They got it late. I thought they were going to call a foul there, but
I thought she traveled too.
Oh, she definitely did, yep. 3:02 to go in the half. And Garvin comes back in.
But it's nice to see Lourdes attacking here. They were attacking the ball just like they need to do to get back in the game here.
Over to Ulmer. Ulmer swings it long. 3 on the way. No water in the pool. Missed everything.
Yeah, and I'm not sure. Again, they've been pounding the ball inside, and they're taking those outside jumpers. When you have a 20-point lead, I think I try to keep pounding inside.
Swings over Shimko, top of the key, drives, dishes down
Beautiful
low.
pass. Nice
Taylor
block.
gets blocked again.
Anna Ulmer, great block.
Had that with her 7 points and 4 boards. No roll there. And it is going to stay here. A little bit on the stat note here. Emily Garvin, 15 points, 2 assists, 2 steals, and 3 rebounds for Northumberland. Anna Ulmer, 7 points, 4 boards. Northumberland Christian, 5 block shots. They had 4 when we got this. They just had another one. And 75% they're shooting from the floor.
Yeah.
You'll win a lot of games like that.
Yep, look at that. No quit, no quit. Garvin, no quit with Garvin. You know, it's nice to see the referees have actually adapted to the fact that girls can block shots.
Absolutely.
I spent so many years as a coach so frustrated because my girls would have a clean block, and every time there was a block, they thought it was a foul.
Yeah.
So we've come a long way.
Garvin at the line. A little short on that one. It's about the first thing she did wrong tonight.
Yeah, she doesn't miss much.
15 points so far in the first half. No good. Straight up.
Again, nice box out by Lourdes on that.
There's Moyer. Moyer with the ball. Back again. 3 ball on the way. Peyton Moyer is short. And it's rebounded by Kaler. Kaler to Shimko. Shimko drives off the window, up and in.
And that looked just like looked like Northumberland at the other end because they got the ball in the foul line area and they attacked from there, and there you go. It looks same thing both ends.
Nice move by Emma. Back to Hayner. Hayner plays a nice point for this team. 5'8" senior. Very senior-laden team here. The Ulmers are juniors, though. 4 starters back from this team from last year that was playing, and the COVID hit, and then that was the end of it. They got a chance this year to make a run if they could continue to do what they're doing here.
Yeah, Northumberland starts 3 juniors and 2 seniors here.
Yeah. Swings it over the corner. Chaponis. Little block there by Hayner, and here they come. Comes Northumberland. Hayner with the ball, looking to get it to Garvin, and does. Up, throws it. Nice pass off the window. Garvin will not be denied. They're going to get offensive foul.
She threw a little elbow on that to try to create some space, and the referee, he saw it. He's right on top of it.
Yeah. Winner of this game, Mike, will advance to the state tournament, and they will play the winner of Marion Catholic or Pottsville Nativity.
2 great programs there, both of them.
My son's a graduate of Marion Catholic, and he actually was the manager for the basketball team.
Very nice.
Yeah. Surprise! I'll tell you what, Coach Bruto doing a really good job with that squad. He lost a lot of players to graduation. 1,000-point scorer Emily Shaw went on. She moved, and he has a really young team there. And to see them in the finals is really unprecedented. They were a 3 seed.
Yeah, well, with the program like that, they just reload. You don't have to rebuild. You just reload.
Yeah. 32-12. Here comes Sandry with the ball. Gets it back. Saponis. Over to Sandry again. Pass down low. Ulmer gets the hands in the passing lane. And Garvin runs it down. 34 seconds to go in the half. Bookwalter. Down she goes in a jump ball. And it will be the Red Raiders' ball.
Yeah, we're looking at 30 seconds to go, and I'm sure Coach Clembert is going to take him in and try to make some adjustments.
And Ulmer gives
Nice
it up.
pass.
Garvin again.
2-on-1, tough to stop. Very unselfish team here.
34-12. Sandry tries to go coast to coast, and now a jump ball, and it'll be Northumberland's ball here with 5 seconds to go.
See if Northumberland Christian get one more shot off here with 5.5 seconds.
11-6 quarter, scoring way down in this quarter. still in favor of Northumberland Christian. At the horn, Garvin, off the back iron. It would have counted if it went. We played one half here in Williamsport. Northumberland Christian 34, Lourdes Regional 12. We'll be back. Doc Massey coming up.
You never know when illness will strike. But imagine if the human body could naturally kill cancer. Or if heart disease could be detected before it even appears. And brain surgery was so precise, it would leave no trace. You don't have to imagine it, because the treatments that will travel the world tomorrow are happening today at UPMC.
Dad! Thank you. Don't make me.
You never know when illness will strike. But imagine if the human body could naturally kill cancer. And brain surgery was so precise, it would leave no trace. You don't have to imagine it, because the treatments that will travel the world tomorrow are happening today at UPMC.
Check out these Webb potatoes. They're awesome.
Tell him, Jess. Come on, tell him.
That's why I chose UPMC.
You never know when illness will strike. But imagine if the human body could naturally kill cancer. Or if heart disease could be detected before it even appears. And brain surgery was so precise, it would leave no trace. You don't have to imagine it, because the treatments that will travel the world tomorrow are happening today at UPMC.
Dad! Thank you. Don't make me.
You never know when illness will strike. But imagine if the human body could naturally kill cancer. And brain surgery was so precise, it would leave no trace. You don't have to imagine it, because the treatments that will travel the world tomorrow are happening today at UPMC.
All right, we got the good Doc at the half. Doc 34-12, a little slower in the second quarter, but Northumberland Christian ran out to a 23-6 lead after one quarter. It was an 11-6 second quarter here, but Northumberland Christian doing all the little things.
They're a really good team. I mean, they've got just about everybody back from last year when they went to the state quarterfinals. What might have went further if it wasn't for COVID last year. They're fun to watch. They're 2 6-footers. All-state point guard and Emily Garvin. They can all shoot. They move the ball well. They're going to be tough to beat. Moving on here. I don't think this is about, Lourdes is a good team. This is just about Northumberland being really, really good.
Yeah, I agree with you there. I mean, you could just see the athleticism on the other side of the ball with Northumberland. And I am really impressed with the way they move the ball on offense. I mean, Rebecca Hayner running the point. I mean, she's like a field general. They're moving all over the place. They're getting the ball inside. They're distributing to Garvin, and Lourdes doesn't have anybody that can stay with her.
I mean, they're quick. They're tall. They've just got the whole package. It's pretty. And when everybody can shoot the way they can, you got to kind of pick your poison. They're unselfish, like you said, and I think. From what I'm seeing, I think it's either going to take Nori having an off night or somebody playing at a really high level to beat them moving forward.
Yeah, no, I agree with you. one of the best girls teams I've seen, I think, this year so far. I mean, they are just solid, and defensively, I mean, there's hands in the passing lane, and Lourdes, I think you guys gave me the stats. They had 8 turnovers
in the first quarter.
And
it's,
you know what I mean. And credit that to the defense.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
I mean, this is a team that they schedule really well. They beat Mount Carmel. They gave Bloomsburg a run for their money, and those are really good teams.
I think they lost by Bloom by 2 points. I think it was.
You know, so they're not afraid to play anybody, and because their coach knows that's. You know, maybe they'll take a loss here or there, but that's going to make them better, and you're seeing the power of that in the playoffs here.
Yeah, and in case you weren't with us last night, Mount Carmel won the AA girls title. Tomorrow, Bloomsburg playing for the 3A girls against Loyal Sock, and they played Loyal Sock earlier in the year, and they beat them pretty handily. But Loyal Sock's going to be out for revenge for that game for sure.
Yeah, I can't wait for that one. I think just about everybody, well, we don't know anything in the COVID era, but I think we knew, all things considered, if everything went according to plan, these would be the 2 teams playing again in the district final. It's the 4th straight year they met in the playoffs. They're both great teams. They both have 4 starters back from last year.
I was going to say, Bloomsburg has almost everyone back, correct? And so did Loyal Sock.
Yep. It's I think it's going to be a great game. It's a tough matchup for Sock because Bloom has so much size inside. They've got,
right.
They got 2 6-footers, but give Curtis Jacobson a couple days to work on a game plan with the players that he has, and they'll definitely be ready to go. They're gonna have to play a great game to win, but I think it's going to be a fun game to watch.
Yeah, I mean, even with and then coming up we have Central Columbia against Loyal Sock, the boys AAA, which we saw them the first 2 times. Loyal Sock, won pretty easily in that game. But again, it's hard to beat a team 3 times. And these teams are no strangers. Last year in the district final, 68-64. Loyal Sock did win by 4. They had a big lead, and they came roaring back. Yeah. But Patrick Yost is still not playing for Central Columbia, and they really miss him.
Yeah, I mean, he would make a big difference for sure. He would give him that compliment inside. But yeah, I mean, this has been the script the last 2 years.
Yeah.
Sox won convincingly in the regular season. 2 years ago in the semis, Sock beat them in the final seconds. Last year, same thing. Never underestimate Central Columbia. I mean, they've got some explosive players. Dylan Harris had 37
got 1,000
the other
points.
night.
Yeah, so he got 1,000 points.
So, I think Sock from experience knows that they're going to have to play well and to forget those first 2 games and just focus on this one, because this is the one that matters.
Yeah, and Central Columbia's 2 losses are both to Loyal Sock.
Yeah. I mean, they're a well-coached team. They're got a lot of weapons, so I'm looking forward to that one too.
And then we got the Blue Jays flying the nest again. This time the girls take on Shamokin. I have not seen Shamokin at all this year.
I haven't seen them either.
And that's for the 4A girls title. And Central Columbia, a scrappy team, came from behind, a couple games to win, and they're gonna play for the district title at 5 o'clock. And then we got the night game, our main event of the evening.
Yeah,
I know you really like Mifflinburg and Isaiah Valentine, and Danville is just so strong with Dressler and Harwood and KJ Riley, all averaging over 15 a game, and should be a good game though.
It's going to be a battle. Danville beat them by 2 in the regular season.
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah,
that's one of Mifflin. That's the only game Mifflinburg has 2 losses. That's the only one where Valentine played that they lost. So this is going to be a battle. It was a great game between Miff and Montoursville the other night. And this will be a lot of fun. This will be a coin toss. It can go either way.
Yeah, the Wildcats and the Ironmen tomorrow coming up at 7:30, and that will close out our weekend. 8 games in 3 days. Boys and girls titles galore. Best time of the year, Doc.
Definitely.
Thanks for joining me at the half, and we will talk to you later after the game.
Sounds good.
As always, Doc Massey from the Sun-Gazette. Nobody better than the good doctor. Let's take a break. We got about a minute left, and we will be back with some basketball in the second half.
You never know when illness will strike. But imagine if the human body could naturally kill cancer. Or if heart disease could be detected before it even appears. And brain surgery was so precise, it would leave no trace. You don't have to imagine it, because the treatments that will travel the world tomorrow are happening today at UPMC.
Dad. Thank you. Don't make me.
All right, welcome back. Third quarter underway here as Lourdes Regional will be going from left to right, down 34-12. Paul Bolt and Mike Lundy here. First of two tonight. 3-ball on the way is good.
And that's exactly what they need to do right out of the chute.
Katie Sandry drains it. Absolutely 34-15.
I heard you mention it last night. The first 2 minutes, the most important here.
Absolutely. Coming out of the half, Hayner. Thought I heard a whistle there for a second.
Yeah, it was a screech, I think. From
It was a screech. Hayner runs the point, back over to Omer. Omer's going to square up for three. That's off. Ball batted around. Garvin comes down with a good position by Emily Garvin. And we're going to have a jump ball, and it's going to stay here with Northumberland Christian. You know, Doc was talking at the half, and he was saying, you know, Northumberland Christian, the schedule they play. They beat Mount Carmel. They lost by, I think, a bucket to Bloomsburg. They play a tough schedule, and that only helps you coming down the stretch like this.
And that's how you get to this game. You got to play a schedule to prepare you for this time. And that's like the next game with Wyalusing. They're coming down out of the northern tier playing Williamsport, which they probably shouldn't be playing Williamsport in the regular season, but this is not typical and regular this season.
Round the rim and out. Misses Garvin. Rebounded Bookwalter. Bookwalter, top of the key, now dishes out. Hayner's going to launch a three. That's long. And a rebound hauled down by Kaler.
So, again, Lourdes doing a nice job getting a defensive stop, coming out of the chute, getting a three-pointer.
Macy Reed threw it away. Over to Garvin. One-on-one. Garvin up strong, initiates the contact. Does not get it to go. And it will stay here. Good defense there by Katie Sandry. She got back on defense. She did not concede the basket.
Right, and she went straight up and did her job, and as a result, Garvin missed the bucket there, easy bucket.
That's down low, off the window, up and in. That's experience right there.
Yeah, she just sealed off the defender there and got the inside position, easy basket.
And Garvin is only a junior, so she will be back next season.
Yeah, and again, so are the twins, the Ulmer twins.
Like you said, when you have a program like that, you don't rebuild, you just reload. I say that every year with Loyal Sock.
Absolutely. Consistency with your coaches creates a lot of positivity in the program.
Underneath, Shimko cannot get it to go. Ball comes back out over to Kaler. Kaler gets it back to the top of the key. That's Japonis with the ball. Now Shimko. Shimko running one-hander, no good. Gets her own rebound, initiates the contact, no foul.
Yeah, I'm surprised whistle didn't blow on that one.
Homer, here comes the 2-on-1. Garvin.
Nice pass.
The Bookwalter. And a good defense, good hustle by Macy Reed as she kept the ball alive. It will stay here with Northumberland Christian, but Macy hustled there.
Peyton Moyer checks
Peyton Moyer. Hayner. Back out to Ulmer. Ulmer over to Garvin. Garvin swings it. Hayner thought about a three. Now back out, 5:51 to go in the third quarter, 36-15. Long cross-court pass. Now gets it down low and throws it away.
I tell you, I'm very impressed here with the adjustments that Lourdes has made at halftime. So, again, a great coach, Coach Clembera, making some great adjustments here.
Yep, the good ones always make the adjustments, but there he threw it away into the hands of Bookwalter. And Hayner will walk it up the court, 5:24 to go, clock running, third quarter. Northumberland Christian by 21. Ulmer at the doorstep, no good, missed the bunny there. And it comes out in the hands of Kaler. Kaler gets it over to Santry. Santry into the corner to Moyer. Moyer double dribble there.
Yeah, she dribbled, picked it up, and dribbled again, and she got called for it.
5:06 to go, 36-15. Paul Bow, Mike Lundy coming with you on Friday night. Early game here. Girls Single A District 4 Championship. Hayner's going to launch a three. Off the back iron, no good. Rebound straight up, and it is going to stay here again with Northumberland. Not sure about that call.
Well, I even thought there could have been an over-the-back call. They had two white jerseys on top of 33 there.
And you got your glasses on. I don't.
They call that. Yeah, that was a foul, but I think they missed the over-the-back call earlier.
And Garvin will go to the line. Foul is on
Chaponis.
Merle Chaponis. I apologize if I called her Chaponis. Chaponis. Tomato, right?
Certainly.
She was very nice. I asked her before the game how to pronounce her name, so really nice girl. Good athlete, 5'10" senior.
That was a great ball fake there and had her up in the air.
Back over to Moyer. Moyer swings it to the corner. That's Kaler. And they threw it away over to Hayner again.
Yeah, they got to take advantage of each possession down the court here, and they need to finish to get back in the game here.
37-15, 4:21 to go. Omer posting up, turnaround, gets it back to Bookwalter. High arcing shot, up and in.
Yeah, you got Northumberland working a little inside-outside game there. He threw the pass inside, drew the defense, and kicked it out.
Caitlin squared up with that one. Turnaround. That's a hard shot to make, that mid-range jumper. That's a lost art. I always tell Jim that.
Especially from the side of the basket like that.
Straight on three off the front iron, and she is fouled. She's going to shoot three.
I think we're going to get 3 shots on this.
And who's going to the line there? I didn't see who that was.
Chaponis.
Oh, Chaponis.
Shoot 2? 3, yeah, see that.
Should be 3.
Yeah.
Larry's going to correct himself.
Mm-hmm.
The voice of Williamsport Sports. How long is he doing this, Mike?
I've been here for over 20 years, and he's been here before me, so it's been a long time.
Since the diving horse was a pony, huh?
Perhaps, yeah.
Second one on its way is good. Hey, and this is a way to crawl back into the game.
Yeah, no time's running off, and they're chipping away here. Yeah, Merrill's a 45% foul shooter here. 5'10" senior, making her last go-around here with the senior season.
Gets that to rattle and does not go. Good defense again. I'll tell you what, I'm giving Lourdes credit. They didn't quit. They were down big, and they're chipping their way back into the ball game. Still a long way to go, but, hats off to them. They didn't quit.
Yeah, they definitely made some great adjustments, no doubt.
A lot of times, Jim brings this up, too. A lot of times, these teams, they make this big comeback. They use so much energy coming back, and they get within 4 or 5, and then they just kind of run out of gas.
Exactly.
But the best way to do it is at the line, though, when the clock's not moving.
Very nice.
Shimko, nice
Very
move.
Nice. Very
Crawls over the basket.
Senior leadership there. You got to love that. Very nice move.
Absolutely. Very impressed with Emma Shimko. Averages 11.3 a game. Over to Trace. Into Garvin. Garvin down low, and she will go to the line.
They're going to get Shimko in the foul there, and if she would not have swatted at the ball, she would have got away with it. But the referees see that, and they're going to call it 9 times out of 10. They're going to call that.
Emily going to the line. 20.7 rebounds for the All-State junior. Team has 11 assists and 12 steals, Mike.
That's very good stats.
Thanks to our stat man, Jay Webb, with the Webb Weekly whiteboard over there. Second one is short, rebounded by Bookwalter, and there's going to be a jump ball, and it's going to be Lourdes' ball.
Might be a foul. Is there,
no, they did call a foul.
No, they call it jump.
No, it should be Lourdes' ball then. They called the foul.
Wait.
Possession arrow was facing the other way.
What?
Well, that'll be a phantom call.
I'm not sure.
There goes Macy Reed with the steal. Macy in, and she is fouled. There's a blocking foul.
I'm still trying to figure out that last play. There was a whistle, and could have been a jump ball, could have been a foul. We don't know.
Yeah, Coach Severin down there was asking. He's sitting there, arms folded. And now the Lourdes bench asking. I don't think they ever got an explanation for that, Mike.
And I think we're going to play on.
Those were the type of calls that I would get teed up on.
Yeah.
First one, no good by Macy. Macy having a good season, had a really good game the last go-around.
So we're going to full timeout here.
Against Sullivan County. Macy Reed came off the bench, had a really, really fantastic game. Hey, we got a timeout. Let's take a break, too. We'll be right back. 30 seconds.
You never know when illness will strike. But imagine if the human body could naturally kill cancer. And brain surgery was so precise, it would leave no trace. You don't have to imagine it, because the treatments that will travel the world tomorrow are happening today at UPMC.
Check out these ribbon pins. They're awesome.
Tell him, Jess. Come on, tell him.
That's why I chose UPMC.
All right, we're back here at Williamsport, 40-19. Northumberland Christian leads. Macy Reed at the line. After a timeout, Coach Severin called a timeout, trying to regroup a little bit.
Well, Lourdes is doing what they have to do. One basket at a time, one shot at a time. Get a defensive stop.
Macy, that's short.
You don't see that too often.
No. And 3 minutes and 10 seconds to go in the third quarter. Here comes Emma Trace back into the ball game. Over to Hayner to go with the three guards. Bookwalter, jumper again. That's that shot just from the opposite side,
See,
Mike.
She made it from the left side. Now she makes it from the right side.
She has nice form.
Yes, she does.
Caitlin Bookwalter, 5'10 senior, averaging 9 a game. Sandry. Over to Kaler. Kaler back to Shimko. Shimko tries to pass it down low. Reed at the doorstep,
Very
off
nice.
the window, up and in.
That was a great look. They used that baseline. It was wide open in the baseline. They got to the baseline. Nice jumper, easy layup.
42-21, 2:31 to go, third quarter. That's Hayner over to Trace. Trace swings it back to Garvin. Garvin surveys the court, now back to Trace, top of the key. Bookwalter at the foul line, kicks it in the corner to Hayner. Back to Bookwalter, swings it. Jumper from the foul line, Ulmer a little too hard. Rebound Garvin, she is fouled, and she will go to the line again.
She's relentless. There's just no quit in her.
No, she's fight, yeah.
She goes and goes and goes. Energizer Bunny right here.
She goes hard to the brack, that's for sure. Garvin's first one is off the back iron, no good.
I mean, she is the leading scorer for the Northumberland Christian. It's again, you can see why that is. I mean, she just goes and goes.
Opponents coming back into the ball game. A couple good minutes by Cosmer. 42-21. Garvin's second one is good. 43-21. 2:12 to go.
Looks like the Millionaires sideline break after a foul shot.
Everybody does that anymore. There's a turnover again into the hands of Ulmer. That was Anna Ulmer over to Hayner. Hayner's now looking to reset over to Trace. Trace back to Hayner. Over to Garvin. Ulmer, to have backdoor cut was Bookwalter and swatted away by Chaponis. Good defense over to Macy Reed. 1:44 to go, clock running, third quarter. Northumberland by 22. And Macy Reed being guarded by Garvin.
Just tough defender.
And we got a blocking foul.
Too much with the hand check here.
On Emma Trace. And Ulmer will come into the ball game. Emma checks in. Bookwalter getting a break. Good minutes for Caitlin. Chaponis will inbound from the side.
She's just everywhere. You can tell where the ball is, or she's there. Wherever the ball is, she's there.
Yeah, absolutely. Comes the defense over. Three ball on the way from the corner. Katie Sandry.
Beautiful shot there from the 5'7" senior.
High arcing three-pointer. Trace. Hayner's going to try to answer and does. Right down the rabbit hole. 46-24.
I think whatever you can do, I can do better, right?
Yep. Oh, nice pass.
Great passing.
Trace slams on the brakes. Ulmer.
Guess
Garvin
who?
in there again.
Guess who?
She made the pass from half court. In between the transition there, she went right to the basket and came down with a rebound, and will go to the line again to shoot 2.
Yeah, she just has a nose for the ball, Paul. I mean, she goes, she's there. And have we said she's only a junior?
Only a junior. First one up is good. As we said, the winner of this game will play on the 20th next Saturday against either Marion Catholic or Pottsville Nativity. Quarterfinals of the state tournament. First round starts Tuesday and Wednesday, and the quarterfinal rounds are Saturday. Over to Sandry. Sandry to Chaponis. Back to Macy Reed. Pass down low, threw it away. Comes down is Sandry. Sandry, baseline jumper, no good. And rebounded by Garvin. Here comes Northumberland Christian again. Over to Hayner. Spots up for 3, but she shuffled her feet there.
Little bunny hop. They caught it.
And Caitlin Bookwalter checking back into the ballgame. 29 seconds to go, third quarter. Northumberland 48, Lourdes 24.
It's about 30 seconds to go in the third quarter here.
Here comes Macy Reed, 27 seconds to go, across the timeline. Into the game is Victoria Lindenmuth. Just saw her check in. Nice pass down low. Shimko at the doorstep, off the window, up and in.
Nice left hand there by Shimko. Very nice.
5'10 senior. Ulmer swings it back. Bookwalter, nice pass down low. Ulmer at the window. No good. Missed the bunny. Rebounded Chaponis. And there is your horn. 3 quarters in the books here in Williamsport. Northumberland Christian 48. Lourdes Regional 26.
You never know when illness will strike. But imagine if the human body could naturally kill cancer. And brain surgery was so precise, it would leave no trace. You don't have to imagine it, because the treatments that will travel the world tomorrow are happening today at UPMC.
Check out these ribbon cans. They're awesome.
Tell him, Jess. Come on, tell him, Jess.
That's why I chose UPMC.
All right, we're back here in Williamsport. 3 quarters in the books, 48-26. Bobo. Mike Lundy here on a Friday night Single A championship.
We have 8 minutes to decide the championship here.
Well, Northumberland Christian up 22. They got to just do the little things that they've been doing all game. That quarter, 14 points apiece, and Lourdes isn't going to make up any ground like that. They got themselves in a hole, but they're still fighting.
Yeah,
still a quarter to play.
There's no quit. Coach Clembert is not going to let that happen.
Garvin, Ulmer, back to Bookwalter.
Good. That's good defense. That's what they need.
They need points and points in a hurry. Up to Macy Reed, and oh, there's a block there. Gangsta slap by Ulmer. Garvin, another reject down the other line by Sandry. She swats it away. We're seeing block parties everywhere, Mike.
Yeah, and again, I'd love to see that defense. Like you said, give me the defense any day. That's what wins championships, Paul.
Well, I'll tell you what, this Northumberland team with the 2 Ulmer twins inside, they're tough. They're going to be tough to beat in this state tournament if things stay the way they are.
Yeah, it sounds like last year they had a chance to do the same, but the COVID had other ideas.
Nice move down low. That was Shimko again. Emma have a nice game.
Yeah, she is their leading scorer. Yeah, 11.3 a game.
Oh, good. Rebounded by Shimko, and we got a foul there. How do you call the foul?
Yeah, it's kind of a maybe questionable foul, but
Garvin, 24 points, 9 boards. Ulmer, 7 boards, 3 blocks, 3 steals. Shimko, 8 points, and Peyton Kaler, 6 boards for Lourdes.
Yeah, that's
the summary of the game right there.
It's the Garvin show here tonight. But she has a nice supporting cast, though, too.
Absolutely. I'll tell you one girl I'm really impressed with, Rebecca Hayner, running the point.
Yeah.
She's setting everything up. She's the table setter.
Yes.
You know, she moves the ball. She can dribble with either hand.
And that's her senior leadership on that.
Actually, that was 12 for Shimko. Update in there. Trace down low, and she is fouled by Chaponis. Yep. Couldn't see who that was. And Emma will go to the line. 5'2" senior. Emma Treese. First one is no good.
Yeah, Treese is a senior, 5'2" senior, 2.6 points a game, 38% foul shooter. Her specialty seems to be on the defensive end.
Here goes Sandry down the corner. Reed from the elbow. No good. Threw it over the other side and rebounded. Picks it up as Cosmer lays it up and in.
And she's a freshman.
5'8" freshman.
Yeah.
Garvin coast to coast, and she is fouled by Leah right there. And she'll go to the line again.
Yeah, it's very important at this time of year. You're getting these young kids in and getting lots of action, and that just builds for your future.
Absolutely. Phone ringing in the background, Mike. Someone's calling you.
Takeout, pizza takeout maybe?
Wow, that would be a good idea. A little park pizza maybe. First one up and good. Garvin now with 25 points on the game. Just at a different level, Mike.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Second one is good. Good rotation. Little hard rebounded by Bookwalter. Kicks it back to Garvin. Garvin back to Bookwalter. Back over to Trace. Over to Hayner. 6:05 to go, and
we got a timeout.
Timeout. Full timeout. We'll take a break. We'll be back 49-30, Northumberland Christian.
You never know when illness will strike. But imagine if the human body could naturally kill cancer. And brain surgery was so precise, it would leave no trace. You don't have to imagine it, because the treatments that will travel the world tomorrow are happening today at UPMC.
All right, we're back here. Tonight's game, our second game, East Juniata coming up to play Wyalusing. It's the boys AA championship here, brought to you by UPMC. UPMC, a new level of innovation and advanced care, life-changing medicine.
Of course, that game will take place after the medal ceremony here as we celebrate the single A district champ here tonight.
Yep, and they will clear the gym, and then we'll have a little bit of a break, and then they'll have another game at 8 o'clock. Just amazing to have all these games under one roof here. This is the way, Jim and I talked about this last night, this is the way district basketball should be. A central location, everyone comes together in one location, and you play it like the old days.
Yeah, and we have a perfect venue here in the Magic Dome.
Oh, my
It's
God,
perfect.
yeah. We talk about that all the time, like just the different venues throughout the area, how blessed we are to have them. I mean, you know, Williamsport here, the Mohican Sun Arena in Wilkes-Barre, you have Martz Hall in Pottsville. There's so many nice venues.
Absolutely. I know Chris Massey's very appreciative to have everything here in one building.
Absolutely.
He's not driving all over.
Well, he got to drive tomorrow night. He's going up to the arena tomorrow night at 8 o'clock.
See the Millionaires.
See the Millionaires. They'll take on Scranton. There's Treese. Treese with the ball back to Hayner. 5:28 to go. Clock going. Hayner just turned it over.
Little carry. Yeah, the Millionaires are playing for the 6A District 2-4 championship tomorrow.
And if they do win and they make it into the state tournament, they will either play Reading or Wilson, who they're going to settle their score tomorrow night, too, in District 3, which both teams are really good. Wilson has a kid, Stevie Mitchell, going to Marquette, 2,000-point scorer in high school. Bookwalter fights for it, and it will be a jump ball, and it'll be Northumberland ball with 5:08 to go.
And we got a little full court pressure coming here from Lourdes.
19-point lead. Up ahead to Ulmer and Shimko, I think. Nope, they called it off the hands of Ulmer.
Well, he had it better. He's closer than we were, but from here, it went the other way.
Emma pulled her hands back, almost like guilty by association.
Right. Good acting, right? Good acting.
Here comes Shimko. Excuse me, that's Sandry. Sandry over to Shimko. Shimko at the elbow. Turns. Ball batted away by Bookwalter. And in the hands of Ulmer. Ulmer back to Garvin. And here comes Northumberland Christian up the court over to Hayner. 4:41 to go. Clock running.
Yeah, we're picking up the little defensive man-to-man intensity here, and yeah, they need to start fouling and stop that clock and get the ball back here.
And for Northumberland Christian, they want to keep their feet moving. They want to keep the ball going and take as much time off the clock as they have more than enough points to win. Up 19 with 4 minutes to go. You just want to keep going and going and not let the little things turn the ball over.
They were just running a weave offense out front there just to keep the ball going and moving and keep that clock rolling at this point. The clock is definitely your friend right now. If you're Northumberland County.
Yep.
Or Christian, sorry.
Anna Ulmer, first one on the way, is good. And I'm watching her shoot her free throw. She stands way, way back, Mike.
Yeah, she steps into the free throw. It's not something I would teach, but obviously it's working for her.
Oh, she made it look good.
Money. I like the purple sneakers on that one, too.
I got a pair of them. 51-30, 4:27 to go. And Ulmer hauls the rebound over to Hayner.
Yeah, if you're Northumberland Christian, run that time off right now. Keep running it. A little motion offense, just keep it moving.
Bookwalter over to Hayner. Hayner swings to the corner to Ulmer. Ulmer 4 blocks, 4 steals, and 10 boards, Mike.
Wow.
Talk about a presence inside, and she's only a junior. She'll be back again.
And there's 2 of them, right?
2 Ulmers are juniors. Yep, absolutely.
Yeah,
And Garvin, this team, tell you what. Here comes Shaponis.
That's a great pass right
over to
there.
Macy Reed.
That was
Macy
a
off
great
the window.
pass.
No good. Good defense.
Great
Good
follow
up there. Peyton Kaler.
Kaler, that was beautiful. Great follow on that.
Yeah, Peyton found it, found the window, up and in. Ulmer with the ball being guarded by Shimko.
You don't want to take threes at this stage of the game if you're Northumberland Christian.
Bookwalter.
That's what you want to do.
Running one-hander, and she will go back to the line again.
Take the layups. No threes. Yeah, Bookwalter shooting 2 foul shots here. 5'10" senior.
Shoots right around 50%. Good rotation, nice high arc, a little off the back rim. You were saying, Mike, before, nice crowd on hand. It's nice to see people back at sporting events.
I think it was my understanding that each team was allotted 75 tickets.
75 tickets per team, yep. So, I'm not sure if they sold any tickets at the door or not.
No, they're not selling any at the door.
But 75 tickets per team, and, you know, we're only sitting on one side. We're used to having the bleachers pulled out. I remember when they used to take the bleachers up there.
Oh, yeah.
You know, when it was really rocking here.
Yeah, I've been to games here, and it's been packed everywhere.
Sandry with the ball, over to Shaponis. Shaponis throws it back to Sandry. 3:10 to go. Macy Reed in the corner, swings it cross court, long three.
Ooh, almost banked it in.
Almost banked it in, and it's going to be turned over. Northumberland Christian.
That was great ball movement by Lourdes, but they got to push the envelope here a little bit. They got to go a little quicker maybe.
Northumberland Christian 3 points all from the line this quarter, but they got a lot of points, so they have not scored a field goal the whole quarter.
Yeah, and again, Northumberland just wants to be patient. Just be patient. Look for the easy shots.
Swings it back to Ulmer. Ulmer to Ulmer. Sounds like a law firm there.
And
nice
that's beautiful,
pass.
beautiful.
The aforementioned Ulmer at the doorstep, no good. Here comes Sandry. Well, Sandra lost the handle. Sandy.
Could have, should have, maybe been a travel, but
2:27 to go. We play on. And we got a timeout. It's going to be a 30-second time. Let's keep it right here. 2:27 to go. 19-point lead. Lourdes Regional still fighting, not quitting.
Yeah, there's no quit.
But Northumberland Christian really, really strong.
Yeah, and it's been kind of neat last year to see how far they could have gone, I guess. And again, nobody had that chance to finish the season last year, but,
no.
but they were certainly right there in the thick of things. And
8 teams left in every bracket.
Yeah, and right now, again, they're in the thick of things again this year. So
Doc Massey and I were talking one time. We said, how odd is it that usually your last game of the season's a loss when your season's over, and there was 8 teams in each bracket that could say that they didn't. Loyalsock was one of them. They had a date with Newman Goretti that Saturday night when they stopped play.
Yeah, who knew? I mean, we're creeping up that anniversary here.
It is. Well,
Tomorrow.
Last night is 1 year that Loyalsock beat Camp Hill, the 65-64 game.
Right.
When Eli Gare hit the shot. Jim and I were at that game. It was 1 year ago. It was on the 11th. And then tomorrow night will be 1 year that play was stopped.
Yeah, we had all of a sudden, like, what's going on here?
Yep.
And let's shut it down.
Garvin right to the rack, up and in.
Yeah,
we thought maybe a week, maybe 2 weeks.
2 weeks, right.
It's a year, and we're still trying to get through it all. So hopefully the worst is behind us, and we could all just move on.
So if we're in Texas, they're open. They've opened up everything in Texas.
So's West Virginia.
Yeah.
Emily Schaefer coming into the game. 5'7" senior, going to get some minutes.
Nice, the senior's going to get some time here at the district championship game.
Yep. And she's going to take the jumper. That's
maybe
short.
A shot, yep. Great attempt.
1:53 to go. Oh, she's spotting up for 3 and trains it. And a homer.
Coach Severn's over there going, no. Oh, nice shot. I mean, you don't want her shooting threes at this stage of the game, but that was a nice shot.
Sandry will take a 3 and a rebounded by Bookwalter again on the boards. And I'll tell you what, one thing with Northumberland Christian, Lourdes is got 1 shot at the basket. That was it.
Yeah, they're boxing out.
1 shot, and that is it.
Yeah, their boxing out's been phenomenal. Very just well coached and
he's gonna. Coach Severn's gonna empty his bench now. 3 girls coming into the game.
Get that district experience here, Paul.
Yep, and here comes a line change for for Lourdes Regional. Nice shot, good form.
Step up and shoot. Step up and shoot. She's got it. Got a nice ovation from both sides.
Who we got coming in. Cosmer's coming in. Also Moyer. Try to give all these girls a shout out. Yeah. Lindenmuth. And I can't see who's on the foul line there.
Oh, it's Ulmer, 23.
No, for
Lourdes. Sorry.
Who just came into the game. That's Macy Reed. She's still in the game. She stayed in. And here comes the substitutions for Northumberland Christian. Anna Trace. Jessica Kroom.
Shepner.
And Kendra Shepner.
Got to get that experience here and just being on the big stage and the big gym and the big atmosphere.
Yeah, absolutely.
Pays dividends. Very nice.
Victoria Lindemuth.
Very nice. Lindemuth only a sophomore there, so getting a big-time shot there in the big stage.
Jessica Kroom with the ball, and she took some steps. 58-34, last minute of play in the ball game.
But major kudos to Coach Clembert and the Lourdes Regional. They fought hard here. They fought hard to the end and still fighting. Look at that beautiful pass.
Cosmer down low, and Northumberland Christian is going to repeat as District 4 Single A champions. And threw it away, and that's going to give a chance for a couple more girls to get in the game. Carissa Ressler coming in the game, and also number 14, Kara Wilhelm.
And then you got sophomore Gabby Coleman coming in for Lourdes.
.45 seconds to go. And another substitution in, number 10.
Jenica Kroom.
Or excuse me, 13.
Allison Miller, 13. We got another sub, 23. Oh, Kaler. No, 22. Sorry, Rischel, Chloe Rischel. Lots of changes here.
A lot of changes.
And they're getting ready with the hardware over there in the corner. I see Sean McCann over there with.
Oh, nice
beautiful.
shot again.
Another nice shot.
Lindemuth again. Nice mid-range jumper.
About the same spot she hit the last one.
Eden Trace into the ball game now. Number 11. Over to McCacken. McCacken swings it over to Wilhelm. Back to Wrestler. Inside, blocked.
Very nice. Good block.
Couldn't see who got that one.
Chloe Rischel with the block on that.
Nice block. Lindemuth again. Nope. Slams the brakes on, swings it over. 3-ball on the way for Rischel. No good. Rebounded and on the arm. 4 seconds to go.
And the freshman Cosmer is going to get a chance to get herself in the scoring column here. We have two more subs coming in.
First one is good. Lee had a couple nice series up and down the court here. Number 32 coming into the ballgame, and also number 12, Caden Jacotis.
Yeah, we don't have a name for number 32, unfortunately.
Yes, we do not have her on our roster.
But we wanted to make sure we got her mentioned.
Absolutely. 4 seconds to go. Second one on its way.
Nice touch. Very nice touch.
Eden Treese across the timeline. 3-ball at the horn is short, and it's a final score. Northumberland Christian 58, Lourdes Regional 40. We're going to take a break, and we're going to be back with the medal ceremonies and to put a bow on this one.
You never know when illness will strike. But imagine if the human body could naturally kill cancer. Or if heart disease could be detected before it even appears. And brain surgery was so precise, it would leave no trace. You don't have to imagine it, because the treatments that will travel the world tomorrow are happening today at UPMC.
Dad! Thank you. Don't make me.
All right, we're back here with the medal ceremonies. Northumberland Christian getting their medals. Kendra Shepner. And they're going a little too fast for me, Mike. We're just going to let you enjoy it and watch it.
We're at number 11, Treese. Allison Miller, number 13. Number 14, Kara Wilhelm.
Yeah, you can call them out.
Number 21, Emily McCacken. Number 25, Carissa Wrestler. And now we're going to get the starters, I believe.
Yep. Rebecca Hayner. Fantastic game.
Absolutely.
Caitlin Bookwalter. Super. Emily Garvin. Just as good as advertised.
I think they've done that before. That was well rehearsed. Well done.
And now for the picture they're going to get.
And the plaque.
And the presentation of the plaque.
Now the presentation of the championship plaque to the Northumberland.
Fist pounds all around, and I'll tell you what, they advance, and they will play the winner of Marion Catholic and Pottsville Nativity, like I said, coming up next Saturday. And whatever team has to play Northumberland Christian, Mike, you better bring their lunch.
They're in for a dogfight there.
Absolutely. This team is well coached and very fundamentally sound. I didn't see any cracks in the armor at all. Hats off to Lourdes, though. I mean, they look dejected over there, obviously, on the bench. They have nothing to be ashamed of. They played their hearts out, and they did not give up at all.
No way. And again, that's their head from their head coach down. There's no
and
quit.
They very easily could have packed up their bags and been done. Outscored them 14-10 in the fourth quarter. Did not give up. but an 18-point win for Northumberland Christian. And I think it's safe to say the better team did win tonight.
Yes. Yeah, and record-wise, they were better. They just were solid tonight.
But the cupboard is far from empty for Lourdes Regional. They'll be back again next season. They got a lot of underclassmen here who got some valuable playing time. And I said that. I said it all the time with Loyalsock, the success that they had over the years. And even like Montoursville, they'll play a lot of different younger guys. And Williamsport is a prime example.
Right.
Coach Taylor plays 12 guys.
Right.
So those juniors, when they're seniors and they have to step in as a starter now, that's a huge advantage.
Absolutely.
And
just I just want to say, what a class act here. I mean, Lourdes sat there and they watched the medal presentation. They clapped for them, and that's just for sportsmanship. You can't get any better than that.
Yeah, I don't know if the good doctor's coming over to wrap this up or not. I'm not sure where he is. Well, let's take a break, and we're going to come back with Doc Massey, I believe. If not, I will put a Paul Bow on it, and we will send it till tonight, till the second game. And we'll be right back.
You never know when illness will strike. But imagine if the human body could naturally kill cancer. Or if heart disease could be detected before it even appears. And brain surgery was so precise, it would leave no trace. You don't have to imagine it, because the treatments that will travel the world tomorrow are happening today at UPMC.
Dad! Thank you. Don't make me.
All right, we're back here at the Magic Dome. Northumberland Christian, a 58-40 victory and a District 4 Single A championship. They're off to the state tournament. I am joined now by Doc Massey. Doc, impressive win to say the least for Northumberland Christian.
Yeah, they showed why they're a state title contender. They got off to that great start. Give Lourdes credit. They battled hard the whole game, never backed down from that early deficit. But Northumberland's just got a little bit of everything. Great guard play, size, speed. They can shoot it, and they move the ball really well. They're going to be tough to beat.
Yeah, and they have 5 starters on that team that could beat you on every given night. They have the All-Stater in Garvin. We know that. But Rebecca Hayner played a great game at the point. Caitlin Bookwalter, the baseline, 2 jumpers from either side. That's a tough shot to make at any level. And the 2 Ulmer twins inside, 6'1", you can't teach size.
No,
and they're only juniors, so this cupboard is far from bare.
That's what I mean. You bring an all-state player back next year with the 2 6-footers, and my goodness, that's quite a foundation to build upon next year. Regardless of what they do this year, they're not going anywhere next year.
No, absolutely not. And we talked about the schedule they play. They play a tough schedule, and you could see in a game like this, it only pays dividends.
Yep.
But hats off to Lourdes. Like I said, they didn't pack their tent up. When they got down by 20-some points, they could have quit. But they battled. Absolutely. They played hard. What do you got stat-wise?
A lot of good stats for Northumberland. Emily Garvin showing why she's an all-stater. 27 points, 9 rebounds, 4 assists, 3 steals. Anna Ulmer played a really good game. She was a difference maker in the inside with her defense. But 14 points, 10 boards, 4 blocks, 4 steals. You mentioned Rebecca Hayner. She had 8 points, 4 boards. And Caitlin Bookwalter, 8 points, 6 boards, 3 steals, and a block. And then for Lourdes, Emma Shimko had 12 points, 6 rebounds.
Emma played a nice game.
She did. She was good inside.
Once she settled in.
Yep. And Peyton Keeler had 7 rebounds, and she was all over the boards against Sullivan on Saturday. I covered that semifinal. So that's 22 rebounds in 2 games for her. That's pretty impressive. So Lourdes had a really good year. It was a big bounce back year for them. They lost a lot of players last year from a state finalist the year before. Made a lot of strides this year. So another good season for Lourdes.
Right, and that program, like I said, 2016 state final, 2019 state final. Yep. Coach Colbert's been there forever. He's a longtime coach, and that program will be back.
Yeah, I mean, it wouldn't be shocking to see these 2 teams right back here next year. Hopefully hopefully the District 4 keeps playing all the championships here. But wherever the championships are, barring unforeseen circumstances, I wouldn't be shocked at all if we have a rematch next year.
Yeah, and I said that to Mike during the broadcast. It's so nice to have all these championships under one roof.
Yep.
You know, for someone like you who has to run all over the place.
Somebody in the Sun Gazette's been clamoring for this for about 15 years.
But I mean, you have
it's nice to have it finally come to fruition.
You have a mecca of a building here. You have
awesome.
a state-of-the-art here. I mean, there's room to spare.
Yep.
And it's just, I mean, like I said, in my area, we have the Mohegan Sun Arena. You have Pottsville Marts Hall. You have here. Even Hazleton has a nice brand-new gym.
Yeah.
It's just so nice down here to have everything right here, right before your.
It's exciting. It's a great.
It's a great
and
atmosphere.
hopefully next year we're back to normal, and all the fans can come because.
This place will be rocking.
Yeah, to have all the fans here would be awesome. It's already a good environment, and to have all the district fans here would make it really awesome.
All right, Doc. Well, we're going to catch up with you on the nightcap. We're going to let you go, and we're going to sign off and put a bow on this one and take a little bit of a break and be back at 8 o'clock with the Tigers and Rams. Oh, boy. All right, thanks, Doc. Doc Massey of the Sun Gazette. This game was brought to you by UPMC. UPMC, a new level of innovation and advanced care, life-changing medicine. Well, it's a final score here. Northumberland Christian 58, Lourdes 40. For Mike Lundy, Doc Massey, Cam for keeping us legal here on the thing. Big Mike on camera doing a fantastic job. I'm Paul Bowe. We'll see you in the second game. Tally-ho!